Hello everyone. We would like to introduce our final year project. I'm Crystal He.
I'm Davey Chen. Our topic is Find and Remind System. Why do we want to develop this system? Because I'm sure every one of you may have been experienced of forgetting your personal belongings or left your personal belongings in somewhere. But have you ever thought you can prevent this from happening? There are related products on the market, but most of these products require monthly charge, so that people will only use this kind of product to protect expensive things, such as their car, their children, or their pets. Most of people will think that it's not worth to protect something that is not expensive. So most of people will not use.
However, some of our personal belongings or wearable still have special meaning or value to us, even they are not expensive as a car or as a children. Therefore, we would like to develop a system to prevent any accidents with a reasonable charge. What is the aim of our system? First of all, we would like to remind the users when they left the belongings in the room or in somewhere else. Secondly, this system could find the location of the valuables when they are misplaced or lost. Thirdly, it is free for all functions except request GPS location. By the above reason, we hope it can increase the popularity for using this kind of products.
And one message we want to bring out is never overlook any accident, even if it's rarely happened.
Our system will be divided to two main parts. The first part, we will show it by yellow color. It is the hardware component. We will call it the finder. And the second part is the mobile application, and we will show it by white color on the poster. First of all, what is the function of our finder? The finder can obtain the GPS location. It can send the GPS location to the mobile by SMS service. The finder would alarm when requested by mobile application, or it will alarm when it is disconnected.
For the mobile application part, it can record the time history of the connection stage with Bluetooth. That means you can check when is the connection start and when the connection break. Second, the finder can show the GPS location. The mobile apps can show the finder's GPS location on the Google Map, so that user can view the location graphically. And the third one is the mobile apps can request the finder to alarm. And the fourth is the mobile application would generate notification when it's disconnected with the finder.
And in this semester, we have finished our hardware components development, and we will have a demo video for our hardware.
Okay, now we are going to demonstrate the Bluetooth disconnection and alarm function. First of all, we are going to open the Bluetooth and then search the device of our finder. And this one is our finder, and connect with our finder. After connected, this light will be turned on, and this means we are now connected together. So when they are disconnected, and then when it's disconnected, the alarm will emit sound and the light will turn off. That means they are disconnected.
We are now going to demonstrate the get GPS location. First of all, we need to phone the finder's phone number. That is FYP1 in the screen. When the finder receiving phone call, the light is turned on, the yellow light in the screen. That means the external interrupt is triggered. The finder is now getting the GPS. When the light is turned off, the finder finished getting the GPS and then will send the SMS to our phone. And this is the GPGLL format of data of the GPS. The first is the latitude, the second is longitude, the third is the time. So we can use this information in the Google Map.
There are 4 main components in our finder, which is Bluetooth, Global System for Mobile Communications, Global Positioning System, and H051 microprocessor. As the diagram shows, microprocessor is the central components to control and connect between the other 3 components. And Bluetooth and GPS would be transmit the data to microprocessor, but the GSM module will be receive the data from H051.
For the methodology of interrupt, for external interrupt 0 is to detect phone call. How do we do that? The RIP is responded for the phone call. When there is no phone call, it remain in high level. That means the normal state. When receiving phone call, it will drop to the 0 volt, and this is called low level. The change to low level, the interrupt will be triggered. So the 8051 microprocessor would trigger the external interrupt 0 and then do the program we assigned.
And the second interrupt is called external interrupt 1. It is used for detect the Bluetooth disconnection. As the diagram shows, when it is connected, the signal will be maintained to 3.7 volt. However, when the signal was fluctuate, it means that the Bluetooth is already disconnected. And therefore, the low-level triggering external interrupt 1 is triggered if the signal have been dropped from 3.7 volt to 0 volt. And after it triggers, there is external interrupt 1, and the program will call the buzzer of our hardware to alarm immediately.
For the mobile application part, we will develop in the second semester. But the overview of our mobile apps is we are going to design an Android-based application because Android operation system is the most popular mobile platform in the world. So more people can use it. For the interface design, we are going to design a representative logo so that people will remember our application and a user-friendly interface. All functions will be integrated in the button so that user can use it easily.
And how about our structure design? There are 5 main pages in our applications. First one is starting page. Starting page means when I open the apps, the first page is appeared, and it will show our logo and request user to turn on the Bluetooth. Second one is initialization page. Initialization page means the user first time to use these apps and it need to pair up with Finder. So user need to enter the phone number in this page. And there is a main page in our application, which is the platform for setting different functions. For example, request the Finder to alarm or find the location. Fourth one is the setting page. It is used for choosing notification of applications and Finder. Finally, there is a history page. It will be display the time and location information of the connection state.
Let me conclude the system architecture. The below white box means the mobile application, and the yellow box means the Finder. For the initialization stage, the mobile apps first needs to pair with the Finder by Bluetooth, and then the mobile apps ask the users to enter the phone number of the Finder. so that the mobile apps would know who to contact later. And also, the mobile apps will send the user's phone number to the finder by Bluetooth. When the finder receives this phone number, it will use as the receiver of the SMS later. The second stage is changing setting. When the mobile apps connect to the finder by Bluetooth, the user can change the notification setting in the setting page, such as the which type of notification, such as the message notification in the mobile apps, or alarm in the mobile apps, or alarm or not in the finder. When this configuration setting will send to the finder by Bluetooth, and then the finder will change the setting of the 8051 microprocessor. The first stage is alarm request. First of all, also the mobile apps need to connect the finder by Bluetooth. When the user clicks the alarm button in the mobile apps, the mobile apps will send the alarm request to the finder by Bluetooth. When the finder receives the request, it will alarm immediately.
And the fourth one is Bluetooth disconnection. When Bluetooth connects between the finder and mobile breaks suddenly, and the mobile application will notify the user by the way of previous setting. For example, if the user has been set for vibrate only, then mobile application will vibrate for notify user for breaking the connection. And the finder will also notify user by the way of previous setting. And finally, mobile application will record the time of the disconnection. Finally, location request. This function will be functionable in there is no connection bit of Bluetooth, and user can click on the Find button in the main page. The mobile application will dial to Finder in behind, and Finder will obtain its current location through GPS and also send the GPS data through the SMS to the mobile application. Then mobile application will capture the GPS data from the received SMS so user can see the location on the Google Map. This is our presentation.